Evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind. Up for the header! Goal! Turkey! And that's got him off to a flyer! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll...
Great leap! And the follow-up! No mistake! They are right back in business! Coman did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
Going for goal! They've scored!
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
France go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's got options out wide. Yazici showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Calderin. Yazici. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Griezmann.
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hoists it forward. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Tries to get it forward quickly. A buccaneering run from the defender. Sönchu. Yazici. And he's cut it out. Has a hit! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. All the way back, and they start again. And it's Dembele. Pavard needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Calderin is charging up on the overlap. Mbappe displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around.
And he has been fouled there. Back to the keeper and try something new. Kuyate. Forward it goes. He's managed to get that all wrong. Soyuncu drives it forward and helps available out wide. A really good feat. It's broken loose. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
Turkey don't need to press the panic button.
Goes for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Salanolu, a regular corner taker. And shoots! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Calderin did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And it's played forward. He's got through.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Coleman has got himself a free kick. Kuyate. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the counter. He's left it. Has a goal! Sticks it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still...
There's a pop! And that has been clubbed away. Lacking in accuracy.
France have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Yazici goes looking. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. What a throw in. Mbappe. That's not going to make it. Gets away from his opponents. Real chance! In towards the middle. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kuyate. Yazici. And it's been taken straight back. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Chip through. Yazici. Big chance! Goal! Turkey! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
changes here from both sides, in fact. Turkey get themselves into the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Looking for space out wide. It's a brilliant interception. Swept in.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Goes long. He's made sure that that won't get through. 5 minutes left on the clock. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Griezmann concedes a free kick for that. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. And he heaves it forward. Played out to the right. Look at the defender bombing forward.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
"90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. And he's on his way! It's one! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So, 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. Turkey conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? It's a good-looking cross.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Badiashile. He's through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Plays it out to the flank. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Çalhanoğlu clips one through, gets into some space. Turns and goes back. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Chooses to go back. Oh, the ball's come loose! Just brushed off the ball there. Çalhanoğlu out towards the flank. And it's got through. Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this there. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Well, we are already up and running again. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you...
Shot a goal!
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Sönchu. Turkey just have to run down the clock. Çalhanoğlu spreads it towards the left. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Diving header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
There's a long ball. He's through the middle. He's gone for it! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Turkey did it the hard way. A testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. With a delicate ball. Dembele. Pavard has come steaming up from the back for this. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Unal plays it out to the flank. He's still going. Where to next? The referee's awarded a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Chance to shoot. Shot a goal! Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Unal. What an adventurous run from a defender. Pavard gets his foot in there. Çalhanoğlu, Yazici, chance! Same again, same outcome.
Turkey really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add.
Massive leap! wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So we have our breakthrough.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Oh, too much weight on that. It's a goal kick. And it's played forward. Yazigi. Takes aim with a cross. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
In with the challenge. Yazigi. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know,
big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Shot! Shapes to shoot! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Calderon quickly realised that he could have a pop, not his best.
Oh, sweet feet. And he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon.
He's had a goal! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Big chance, must be! Has a hit! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
So is this the start of a comeback? Pavard. Forward it goes. Gets wrestled off the ball. France do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. The action has already resumed here. Çalhanoğlu.
Turkey making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Calderon plays it forward. needs to get it forward quickly. And he's cut it out. Hernandez drives it forward, gets the better of his man. He's put a stop to that. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Pavard gets into the right position to intercept.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And he's there to cut it out. Dembele displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
It's being played forward. There's the through ball. Mbappe going through. Cleared without complication. And it's been taken straight back. Looking to break out here. And he's onside. Has a pop! They scored! And they are cruising away.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Turkey blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Out to the left it goes. He's left his man. Kings it in. That intervention was very necessary. Çalhanoğlu hits that long. Look at the defender bombing forward. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
It's a loose ball. Turkey have it back. Has a pop! Back of the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's gone for it! He scored! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's come loose. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And the finish! It's there! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that is that. Turkey enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. Now we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Not to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Deep cross. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really...
Shot at goal! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So, a breakthrough already. Forward it goes. Hit long and direct. That'll be a corner. Towering header! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's played forward. Coleman.
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Dembele. Yazici. Played back in. Time to deliver. And the shot! Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Turkey seeking to maximise the moment. Yazici, chance to shoot. Plays it out to the flank. Real chance! This is promising. Yazici. Hits one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Pavard. Just brushed off the ball there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Yazici. Griezmann sticks in a foot to win it back. Here's the through ball. Mbappe, just the goal. Hits one! Oh, taken with style.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and...
Tries a shot! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks to dink one in. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. The first 45 minutes are
Turkey are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Turkey are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Gets up to head it! Back of the net! The second half sparks straight into life! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kouyaté. Griezmann. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Yazici. He's got options in the box, and they've been caught out here. Swept in. Good reason for optimism here. Up to meet it! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Pavard. Griezmann. Kouyaté tries to get it forward quickly. Griezmann. Hernandez. Set up 1 goal so far. He spotted the run and played him. Oh, shooting chance! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Turkey go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
He's managed to get himself offside. Yazigi. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And he's there to cut it out. Pavard. And it's played forward. Dembele. They've got a corner here. Forward it goes. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Pavard has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Dembele, Çalhanoğlu gets it back. Has a hit! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So now the difference is 3. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. And that is as far as they're going to go. Has he picked him out? Soyuncu does well there, alert. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Battles to win it back. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Ayhan plays it forward. Yazigi. Here's the cross. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Drills one in. Ayhan plays it back in. Has a hit! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Jim, your thoughts?
Tosun is the obvious danger man here, and yet he is afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well read, he sorted that out. Good challenge, he just stood firm. A chance to play it in. Has a pop! A terrific save. This has gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Good clearance and very necessary. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Turkey are irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Turkey showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they